Alright, it's getting to be the end of January, and we're here at the old sawmill. We've filled it up. We currently have everything running, but we're actually going to change that to just planks or planks long. I don't think we want the wood beam or prefab walls, but we actually have some materials that finally came out. So here's a pallet of planks long. Here's the wood beam. Over here we have the prefab wall. A couple more wood beams and planks long. And then over here we have some pallets. But I also wanted to show you guys over here, I'm sure you probably know if you've played this map for a while, but this kicks out some sawdust every now and then, like that. And so we brought these machines from the way other side of the map, basically, and we've been filling this up and making a trip or two in to sell it. So we'll do that quick to show you guys our newest way of making money, I guess. This is not ideal probably yet with the machines we're using. It's a pretty small scoop and also a pretty small bucket here. I tried to park this under it so that we would get all of that material to fall in, but it doesn't look like it works that way, so. And then when this gets full, we're 60%. We've been taking that to here to sell once. That's actually the place that's paying the best right now, and then also the fire department here. So it looks like that went into harvest income. We made 7,827, and then we've sold a little bit of wood for 7,132 so far this month. Last month with the property purchases, we went down 325,000. And also vehicle maintenance costs plus production costs, and even fuel costs. We lost a lot of money last month, but if you look at the previous 3 months before that, we were doing pretty good stacking up the money. Alright, so I think we're going to load these up. We brought our trailer out here. See if we can get this on there. Looks like not very well. Oh, there we go. Thought we had it there, not quite. Alright, first one's on. Okay, so we now have those up to the front here. Somewhat straight. I think we're going to try and put a pallet or two of pallets. Planks. Actually, we want the planks. We want the planks, and I believe these are planks long. Yes, we want those too. We want the prefab walls, which maybe I made a mistake. That might be too big to fit on there. I was thinking it was these small ones. Alright, here we go. Oh, nope, I don't think it's wide enough. Thought it might be, but it does look like it's just short. Doubt that'll stay very well, but we'll try. There we go. So we're rolling in with 2,000 liters of planks long and 1,000 liters of prefab walls. And let's see what we get for this. 10K. Alright guys, as you can see, it is February now. We are rolling through some of the first trees we had planted. So it must have hit the 6th month mark. We are actually going to be doing a little bit more land buying, because I'm kind of worried in about 2 years we're not going to have enough trees. We're going to have to absolutely demolish these trees. So one thing we're going to do is buy some more land. We're going to buy number 27 here for 132,000. We're just going to plant trees all over this thing. So let's buy that. Actually, we gotta go to the shop first and get some more trees. Let's buy some more spruce. Alright, we have picked up $24,000 worth, which is like 480 trees. Alright, so there's a road right here, which you can see is so great. And this is our property line. Somewhere off to the right. Actually, you can kind of see it at the back there, but it disappeared. Alright, we can actually tell where we're planting the trees on this one as well. Before it was too much grass, I guess you could say. Too many weeds, too many flowers. This time we should be able to see exactly where we're planting. Alright guys, so it's been a few months now, and I showed you before that we had chopped down quite a bit of this hillside. This is just by the sawmill, so the sawmill is actually just right over here. And now we have chopped down most of the trees on this hillside. I'll actually climb up here just to get a little better view. But we've chopped them down all the way to the end of this road over here. There are a few small trees, such as this, or this, or this. Couple of these ones over here, and we've gone all the way down this hillside, at least chopping them down. We haven't I guess collected / sold them, you know, processed them, you could say. But yeah, we have a couple of smaller ones that we still got to chop out, and then we do have just a little bit left. Basically, if you see where we are in the mini-map, from here to the water, those couple of lakes, those little rivers going down, we haven't gone the rest of that way, so we got to do that. And we've been paying attention to the used market, and something popped up that we want, which is a Magsi high dump bucket. Or at least I thought I did. So this bucket can hold 3,500 liters, and it's for a wheel loader, which I was like, sweet, that's exactly what we want. Let's get this. And then I looked at the other options here, and decided that I don't really want that, because I think there's quite a few other options, but I believe like this one can hold 5,000. I think this was the one. Yeah, 10,000 liters. So this one's like triple the size of the other one. So we definitely don't want that small of a bucket, even though I thought I did. And the buckets are pretty cheap anyways, 23,000. This one's 40% off, but it's, you know, 8,000, so we're saving 10 grand. It's really not that big of a deal. But something else just popped up, or recently, I actually don't know when. But I was just checking the sales periodically, and a Volvo L200H highlift. And this thing's 56% off, so it's 165,000. So I was deforesting this hillside, but now I want to go earn some money. So we're going to get to selling some of these logs because, well, we want to get that high lift. I think we should have plenty of time, but I just want to be safe, try and rack up the money as quickly as we can, get these logs out of here. So this is where we just were over here on this hillside. Again, this is the sawmill. This is the land that we bought last time. And as you guys can see, we actually planted a bunch of trees out here. So we probably have a couple of thousand trees. Normally when you plant, you know, it plants one every 10 meters or something like that. I tried to space them out roughly, you know, a couple, maybe a meter, meter and a half. Some of them are bigger gaps, but yeah, we have rows, and I tried to keep them straight as well, but obviously I'm not perfect, so there's kind of left, some of them are worse than others. Or like you got a big gap here, you know. But we do have some rows of trees, and when I say some rows, I mean we have a lot of rows of trees. If we check our statistics here, it says that we've planted 3,120 trees now. And we haven't harvested a single one of those. We've only cut down about 1,200, and we've probably processed 80-90% of that. But we have a ton of trees over here, and then obviously we own this little back corner, so these ones are going to be harder to see because of the grass, but there's one here, also the darkness. But we got rows going this way. I don't know if you guys can see them quite as well, probably not, but we did start planting them in the winter, so some of them are kind of popped up a little bit higher than they probably should because it was planting them on the snow. But yeah, that is the current situation. I should also mention we've been stacking up the stuff here. So we've only made that one sale, which you guys saw, but we now have a bunch of stacks of these long planks. And we also have a bunch of normal planks here. So we do have a good amount of money just sitting here. I think what we're going to do is bring a bunch of these to one of the productions at some point. Obviously we need to get that high lift because that's going to be, we're not going to have another chance at that for that price. Like I said earlier, we can buy more land, and that's the price on that is not going to change. But the price on that high lift definitely will be going 56% higher. So we want to get that thing, and we want to get it quick. So we want, what, 156,000 I think it were. Actually, I already forgot. Let's check. We want 165,000 for that, plus 110,000 for one of the production chains. So we're looking at about 275,000. So we got about $200,000 to earn before we can really start selling some stuff. So let's try and see if we can get some of these trees down and start to make some money. So I was deforesting this area, but we're going to switch over to processing these trees because we got plenty of trees cut. We got to start making some money and getting them sold. So it is now the middle of June, and we have moved most of the trees off the hillside. We got them down into a couple of piles, mainly over there, which that pile is not very neat at all. We got a couple of trees in here we got to pull out. I think we got a few back here. Yeah, a couple of them in here we got to pull out. These are kind of just the junk trees we got lined up on the side. And we have all of our trees pushed up over here. This is the pile we're working on. We've cleared all the stuff further down the road. So we just got to get this pile out of here. All the way down to the end down here is cleared. So that is good. But as you guys can see, we actually have 180,000 now, which we were trying to save up for the high lift. So let's go buy that. That is here in the store. There is a slurry distributor that popped up as well on sale, but that doesn't matter. So let's buy this one, 165,178. And we're going to take off the safety frame, take off the beacons, and yeah, that should be it. So this one has, I forget how many hours, 29.9 hours. Here we go. So here is our new machine, guys. We got the Volvo L200H highlift. Alright, first things first, let's get it fixed up. How much is that going to cost us? $6 grand? Oof. Alright. So it's now the middle of August. We've been doing some work. We have $265,000. So what we're going to be doing is purchasing a new vehicle, which is going to be a truck. And I think we're going to go with the Volvo here. So I think this is the configuration we're going to get. So the sleeper, we'll have the base engine. We'll do a 6x4 setup. The base version is a 4x2, so we're getting a couple more wheels there. We're basically going with almost bone stock the rest of the way, just zero across the board. So we're adding only $15,000 worth of options. We can always change that later. So let's buy that, $152,000. Then we are also going to buy a low loader. We're going to grab this one here, the low loader 3A in the Platinum expansion for $55,000. I think we'll paint this kind of the same color as our truck so that it looks good hauling it. Kind of a dark purple. This will cost us $55,000 base plus $2,000 for the paint, so $57,000. The last thing that we're going to buy is a timber trailer semi. So looks like this. So here again we have the main part of the truck, sort of a purplish color, kind of to match the semi or truck tractor part. Then we have the orange for the poles. I think that looks pretty good, plus the rim color as normal, kind of a steel colored. So we'll buy this. This is actually going to cost us $45,500 with $3,000 in options, which is the two purplish colored paints. So here we are, guys. That set us back $254,500. But now, what we can do is go up north. We have a lot of pallets we can pick up and sell. Alright, here we are pulling into the sawmill. The old sawmill, that is. And we have all of those pallets over there to pick up. So we have a lot of loading to do. But I think we will have to save that for the next one, as this is going to take a while to load up here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.